And welcome back once again to Nerd or Die. I have a new DC Collectibles toy review for you today. We are taking a look at the Reverse Flash from the CW's The Flash television show. Up first, as always, we're going to take a quick look at the packaging. The figure and his accessories are clearly visible in the window box display, standard with this line. On the top of the box, you've got the Flash television show logo. Not much on the bottom of the box. On the side of the box, you've got a nice shot of the Reverse Flash there. And on the back of the box, product placement for the rest of the figures in the line. Alright, I do not want to waste any more of your time. Let's go ahead and rip the Reverse Flash out of his packaging. And here is the Reverse Flash out of his packaging in all of his glory. And I use the term glory loosely. I'm not as happy with this figure as I wanted to be. This is the best running pose that I could get him into. There are a lot of gripes that I have with him. He's not a terrible figure, but as of right now, I'm just not as impressed as I wanted to be. So let's go ahead and get started with the review, and you can find out just what I think about Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash. Okay, we're going to take a look now at the paint and sculpt. First, I'd like to point out that the likeness to the actor on the show that plays Reverse Flash, at least in the first season, is actually pretty good. I mean, it's not dead on, but you can see features of him in there. So I really like that. Normally with the Reverse Flash, you've got red and yellow. So I do like the symbol on the chest and the symbols on the ears of the mask. I love the black fading into yellow coloring. That is a theme throughout the whole outfit. I really like that. You've got some red on the black boots there. Very nice. So I really like the painting on this figure. I love the bright yellow up top. And then you've got the accents of black in there. Very nice. The red lightning bolts. Like I said, I do like the face sculpt for the likeness of the actor on the show. I also like the sculpting of the figure. I like how it's got these subtle wrinkles in there, like the suit, doesn't fit him correctly, that there's a little bit of loose space in there. I really like that. And then on the back, you've got some more wrinkles in there. Very nice detail there with the sculpt. But overall, while I do like the paint and some of the sculpting features, I think overall he's kind of weak looking. They didn't really do a lot with the musculature nature of him. As Shartimus Prime would say, the gaping crotch pits of the DC figures. There's some things that I don't like about the figure. He just doesn't, his stature is just a little off for me. But it is really nice paint, and the little details in the sculpt help kind of make up for that. Let's take a quick look at his articulation. The head can turn right and left, cannot go up, and barely go down at all. It's just kind of shimmies there. And there is side-to-side pivot. The arms come up this far, move out that far, bends at the elbow, rotation at the elbow. The wrist is on a hinge pin, so it hinges up and down and spins full 360. The diaphragm joint crunches forward just a little. That's a wiggle, really. It doesn't really do much else than that. Spins right and left, and there's a little bit of pivot there as well. And the cut joint at the waist allows more side-to-side movement. The legs go out only that far. Can go up only that far. Goes back a little bit. There's a cut joint at the thigh that allows 360 spin. Double jointed knees. Never going to complain about that. There is boot rotation. The feet move up and down. And there's not really left to right or ankle pivot. It's kind of a all-in-one motion. So to spin it left and right gives you ankle pivot. So it's kind of weird. I don't know why they did that, but there you have it. There is the Reverse Flash's articulation. Moving on to accessories. He comes with quite a bit of accessories. He comes with this, you'll have to forgive me if I get it wrong, but I believe it's a tachyon particle accelerator. Anyway, this is the thing he wears that makes him run faster. This is an awesome accessory. I am so glad that they included it with the figure. And it kind of just snaps right onto his chest and lays there. It doesn't snap in fully, so if he falls over, this is going to fall off. But it's still, nonetheless, a very nice feature that this figure has to offer. Then he comes with a slew of different hands. He only has one grabby hand. He has two, I guess I'm going to hold stuff hands, which would probably be for this, I imagine. Then he comes with, I don't exactly know what those are, just other two separate hands that maybe you can place stuff in the palms. And then he comes with two fisted hands. And then, of course, on the figure, I put on his running hands, because I feel like if you're a speedster, you have to have these hands on there. Alright, and finally, moving on to size comparison. The Reverse Flash is in scale next to the rest of the figures from the CW verse. You've got Deathstroke, Arrow, and the Flash. I feel like they are in scale reasonably with one another. Some should be taller than the others, but for the most part, if you want to play with them or pose them next to each other on a shelf, they are within reasonable scale. Guys, if you want my opinion on if you should pick up the Reverse Flash, I say, sure. If you're a fan of the Reverse Flash or the CW verse, I think that this would be a nice piece for any collection. Yeah, go ahead, pick them up. Alright nerds, that is going to do it for me. Thank you as always for joining me here at Nerd or Die again today. Remember, if you like me, my videos, or what I have to say, please give that big old yellow subscribe button a click to help Nerd or Die grow. Don't forget, Nerd or Die has a Facebook, Twitter, and an Instagram. You can join us on Instagram for more detailed shots of the figure and packaging. And always, guys, if you want more awesome toy reviews like this, you already know what to do. Stay subscribed, stay tuned, and most of all, stay nerdy. Thanks, guys. Later.